Good day, doctors. Welcome to the Novartis Speech channel here in Docwity. If you have been approached by one of our medical representatives in the past and shared to you the different telemedicine platforms, and if MS Teams is your choice, then this module will offer you an in-depth training on MS Teams as a platform for online consultation and telemedicine. Just before I begin, I'd like to highlight that the presentation is for non-promotional purpose and is solely intended to provide local physicians some useful information and tips on the possibility of doing telemedicine, especially with the current situation of COVID-19. This material is created in response to the COVID situation and the need for teleconsultation. Novartis Philippines Healthcare Inc. is not in partnership and does not receive any form of payment or transfer value from any tool providers mentioned in this presentation or likewise. When discussing MS Teams, we'll talk about the patient journey, conducting online payment, the use of MS Teams, providing e-prescription, and medicine delivery methods. Zooming in first with patient journey. For patient journey, there are different applications that are in silos with MS Teams app that we will be using later on for online payment and for the provision of prescription. For online payment, we'll discuss the following: GCash and Paymaya. For the provision of prescription, later on, we will discuss the different scanners on the right. Now, let's say that the patient has reached out to you for a medical consultation virtually. The first step is securing a payment. Doctors, if you're already comfortable using online bank transfer, you may do so. But if you want to explore other options, what we can offer to you is the following: downloading a 5-star mobile wallet application. In the Philippines, we have two widely used mobile wallet applications, which are both 5-star, and these are Paymaya and GCash. These two apps are good and have their own unique features. Both can be downloaded for free. But in terms of the ease of registration, Paymaya offers easier account registration. When we talk about convenience, GCash is more convenient. So the parameter that was looked here for the convenience is the number of partnered establishment and the number of individual downloads of the consumer for both. So the highest number of partner establishment and individual download goes to GCash. So what this means for the patient is that apart from the telemedicine consultation payment, the patient can use GCash to a wider variety of partner establishments. For cash-in options, GCash is better than Paymaya, and for the cash-out options, Paymaya is better than GCash. Cash-in options refer to the most number of partner establishments where you can reload your Paymaya account or GCash account for that matter. Cash-out options refers to the number of establishments where you can cash out your GCash or Paymaya account from. Now let's take a look at how to download and what is Paymaya. Let's watch this video.
Unlock convenience with just a few taps on your phone by downloading the app. Download PayMaya in the App Store or Google Play. Open the PayMaya app and register with your name, mobile number, and email address. Read the data privacy policy and tap Agree once you're done. You may also tap the box to enable data and personalization. Enter the verification code to be sent via SMS and tap Proceed. If you have an invite code, input the code and tap Submit Invite Code. It's that easy. After doing these steps, you may now upgrade your account so you can enjoy all the features of PayMaya.
That's it for Paymaya. But how about GCash? Let's take a look at how do you download and use GCash.
Cash app. Okay, so what you need to do is you have to go to the Google Play Store and download the Gcash app. Once that is installed, open the Gcash app and key in your Globe mobile phone number. Now, the system will recognize if there's already an existing Gcash account for that number, but if there's no Gcash account, you'll then be asked to register. So just tap on register and fill out the form with your personal details. And once you have completed filling out the personal details information or the personal details fields, what you're going to do next is to nominate a 4-digit PIN number. So you have to remember this one because this will also serve as your PIN number for your ATM card once you have verified and you have, availed yourself of the Gcash card. So you have to keep that in mind. Okay? So once the nomination of the PIN number is done, you have to wait for the SMS confirmation of your successful registration. Okay, so I have successfully registered. So there's the SMS notification. Okay, I'll go ahead and open Gcash. And I'll just enter the phone number one more time. Tap next. And from here, I need to authenticate. So I'm expecting for another SMS with 6-digit code or 6-digit PIN code to finalize my registration. Now, if you tap on resend code, what will happen is that there will be a message that will say that you need to wait for at least 5 more minutes before getting a new one. It takes a while for the SMS to arrive. So once that's completed, all right, so now I have my authentication code. Okay, so that's been authenticated. And again, I'll need to relog into the Gcash app. And from here, you will notice that I'm able to access some of these services. However, it's still limited. So the next step, once the registration is complete, is to make sure that I have to verify the account so that I can cash out and link my PayPal account and withdraw from an ATM using the Gcash card.
All right, so that's it for conducting online payment. So let's say that you have already charged your patients the payment for the virtual consultation. The next step is using MS Teams for the actual virtual consultation. And when conducting online consultation using MS Teams app, there are two ways. You can either use mobile device or desktop or laptop. Let's go first with mobile device. For mobile device, what you need to do is to download MS Teams app in Google Play Store or App Store and then click on install. If you're already done with this step, you can proceed to step number 3. Otherwise, proceed with me in step 2. For step 2, what you need to do is open the application, click sign up for free, provide your email address, and then tap on create account. After that, you will be asked to provide your password and then verify the email address that you have provided. And you can now go to the meeting. All you need to do is to go back to the application once you're logged in, open the app, tap on meeting, tap on join, the join button which is on the lower part of the screen, and then tap on meeting button, and then you'll be connected to the meeting. When using your laptop, this is quite different for the download. What you need to do is to go to this website flashed on the screen and then click on download Teams. So I will be pausing for a while for you to take down note of the website, the link, or for you to take photo of it. Next is, if you are done with step 1, you can proceed to step 3. Otherwise, you can stay with me until step 2, and then let's go to all of the steps. So for step 2, similar to using mobile device, you need to sign up for free and then provide your email address and then create an account. Next is provide your password and verify your email address. So for the patient, when you are already logged in and you have created the link, you can now send the link to the patient. So it's very important that prior the call, you have already informed the patient that you will be needing his or her email address because the link only works via via sending of it in email address. So on the left part of the screen, you will see the join in the web option for the patient. So this is what the patient will see once the patient clicks the link from the email. We highly suggest that you recommend to the patient to click on join the web instead because it will not require the patient to download the application anymore, which is much easier for the patient. And then you can join the meeting. Now, let's say that you want to create a calendar invite or you want to set an invite for your online consultation and invite your patients online using your laptop or your mobile device. The next step is just open your account or the profile of your account and then tap on the Microsoft Teams app. Tap on the meetings button on the lower right of the screen. You will now be proceeded to the calendar. And on your calendar, you can see here in the upper right, the new meeting button, which is on the upper right with the color of purple. Tap on it. And the next step is you will be directed to the meeting details. So for the meeting detail, what you need to do is number one, provide the name of the meeting. So you can put here virtual consultation with patient A. Below it, you can type the email address of the patient. Below it, you will now have to edit the date and the time of the consultation. And below it is the bar for repeat or do not repeat option. So the repeat option here is if you want to have a recurring consultation with the patient, which will be embedded in the calendar of the patient and will flash as a reminder every time the consultation is about to happen. We highly suggest that you just keep it as is, as does not repeat. And then below it, don't put anything on the add channel bar, same as for the add location bar, since this is a virtual consultation. And below it, on the body of the email, you can type here your instructions to the patient prior the virtual consultation. Now, let's say you have already sent the calendar invite to the patient and the link. The next thing is, on the day of the consultation, how do you now open the link and provide or do an online consultation itself? So you open the application again, and then tap on meetings on the lower left, which is the calendar button there. And then you will instantly see the meeting set for the day. And then tap on the join button, which is on the upper right. And then you will see the purple screen, which is flash on the right. Just tap on the join now button. Now it's very important that you click OK once the application asks for you to grant them access for the camera, because later on in the consultation, if it requires you to flash your camera or to flash your video to the patient, you won't be allowed to flash it anymore once you don't click this. The next part is click the microphone button to mute or unmute yourself. When conversing with the patient virtually, it's important to look at these two icons here. The video icon on the lower left is the camera. So once it turns purple, that means your camera is open. Same goes for the audio button here, which is the microphone icon, the lower right. once it turns purple, that means your microphone is turned on, so the patient can hear you on the other end of the meeting. So that's it for the online consultation. So let's say that you have already conducted the online present consultation, and the next step is for you to provide prescription to the patient. When providing prescription to the patient, we recommend you to do it manually. Write down the prescription and then take a photo of it using a mobile scanner, or you can just take a photo of it and then send it directly to the patient, either via email or via Facebook, Viber, or WhatsApp. But if you want a high quality resolution of photo, these are the two mobile application scanners that we're recommending you. So the first one is Evernote Scannable, and then the next one is Cam Scanner. Both scanners have different features, so they are free for download, and Cam Scanner auto adjusts the image with a high quality of scanning versus Evernote. Both can be converted into PDF and JPEG. Both can do wireless printing if the patient wishes to print it upon receiving the soft copy. And then both, or only the Cam Scanner, offers 360 syncing to all devices. So both applications also have collaborative document sharing via WhatsApp or Viber. They can be linked to Viber, WhatsApp, or even Facebook. So if you want now to send a soft copy, you can send it directly to these platforms. And the beauty of these applications is that you can convert the image into Word file. The patient can extract the Word file. So this is Evernote Scannable, and this is Cam Scanner. So both can be downloaded in Google Play Store and Apple Store. The next part is the medicine purchase. So we are now done with providing the prescription, and the next step for the patient is how does the patient get the medicine, considering that it's very challenging today in the time of COVID to get the prescription, fall in line, and considering the enhanced community quarantine. So these are the four steps that we can offer to the patient. Number one, MedExpress drugstore. So the patient can order online by going to medexpress.com.ph, and then the patient can pay via COD, credit and debit card, and bank transfer. So for MedGrocer, the patient can also order online via medgrocer.com and then pay via COD, GCash, or bank transfer. For Watsons, they also offer online ordering. So just go to watsons.com.ph, and then the patient can pay via COD, credit and debit card, and then GCash and Paymaya. So for the first three options here, A, B, and C, they offer delivering right at the doorstep of the patient. But for choice D, which is Mercury Drug Padala or Gambot Padala of Mercury Drug, they only offer skipping of the long line, going directly to the counter and then paying it, skipping the long line. So what the patient needs to do is to call 911 Suki or 911-7854, or by going directly to the mercurydrug.com